Thank you. Paula, I really enjoy getting to know you better, and of course that's our objective in our icebreaker speech, is an opportunity to get to know who you are and a little bit about your life. I also learned some new words and phrases. I've not heard of a tourist home. That was something new to me. Ocean liner, it's just so hard to believe when we think of the world we live in and the technology and the pace. It's hard to believe that we've come so far. And I really enjoyed your story. I think one of the things that really caught me right out of the gate, of course, no pun intended, is the opener. And I thought you had just a great way to frame your persona for the audience. This is my husband, but this is who I am. So I think you did a wonderful job there. I think you're very witty. You have a super sense of humor. You don't believe me? No, you've got a great sense of humor. I think you're very approachable and just someone who I think projects a willingness to interact with people and get to know others. I could tell that when you got nervous, you started moving back and forth a bit. And I don't know if it was the light that came on that got you thinking about it, or if you felt that you were running short on time, or whatever the case might be. But I could tell that you had a nervous tendency there, though your body does speak very well in your topic, because you moved and made a statement about one thing, and then you moved to the other side of the podium. So I think that was a good use of your body. Another point of polish, and this may be me getting lost in the story, but your conclusion could have been a little stronger, because I almost thought you were going to continue to talk, but you just stopped. So maybe that was me just missing something and just getting into the story and wanting to hear more. There we go. Start moving. The only thing I'll note here is I have an opportunity to mentor Paula. It's interesting that Anthony was my mentor, so we've got this theme going on here. I would encourage you to vote for me, of course. I'm just kidding with you, Anthony. You did a great job. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. You never disappoint us with a little bit of humor there. You're doing very well. Our next evaluator is Anthony Navarro. Anthony, will you come up, please?
It is a pleasure when we have the opportunity to do multiple evaluations. Some clubs actually choose certain days, like a fifth meeting of the month or something, and do nothing but evaluations. You have one speaker, because that's one of the things we do, is we help people grow, and we have to have analytical skills. So rather than have 3 speakers, they'll have 1 speech and 3 evaluators. So we have a good opportunity to do that as well. I did also enjoy your jump right out of the gate. What surprised me is your current skill set. I was very pleased to see how many things you did well. I liked your eye contact. I liked the way you scanned the audience and paid attention in certain areas. You weren't just going all over the place. That was very good. Your body language and gestures, because you did, I forget exactly what your phrase was, but you did this and you did that, and you moved into the gestures. So that was really good. So I could see you refining all of those. So you don't have as far of a journey to go as I originally understood. Because you do have some of that shy, little just holding yourself back. So I just thought, wow, you really do have the skill. You were just holding back when we talked to each other. So I look forward to hearing some of the experiences you have when you do get a chance to promote yourself, promote your book. I'll just mirror Eric saying you're opening with humor and your life outlook. It is a good sense of humor. It's not just over the top or anything, and your jokes were good. You had a good pause waiting for the laughter, so that was really good. Sometimes I talk over the laughter when I make a joke, so that was really good. Your lack of notes, you knew your content, and that's really easy to do with the icebreaker, because you're telling your own experience, so you don't need to rely on a lot of notes or an outline. And minimal filler words. I agree. I think there was some point where you started getting a little nervous and you filled in a lot of ums, uhs, and well anyways, kind of thing. I guess in terms of polish, the one thing that I picked out, and I'm a rocker, I didn't pick that you rocked, so I didn't pick that one out. But lip licking, I think, is the one thing that hits you. And I don't know if it's just dry throat, you're standing up kind of thing, you're nervous, or if it's just it's the season, we're all dry, or whether it's moisturizer or if it's tick. So I don't know if it's one of the nervous things or if it's just a physical thing, because it's dry weather. But in terms of visuals, when you're talking to people, that was I guess you want to choose one thing to work on every time. I don't want to give you 17 things to improve on. But from a visual standpoint, I think that was the one thing that I picked out. And then mirroring again what Eric said, but a little different. You had a great, I enjoyed your close, but I think you can really capitalize on your opening, where you had such a great opening with the saying in the crown, the older I get, the better I was. You closed off saying, the best is yet to come, which is similar. But if you change to say, to bookend saying, the older I get, or the more I move forward, I see the best is yet to come. So it was such a good opening. I would have loved to have seen that book ended with just as powerful close. So I'm very happy to see your icebreaker. I look forward to seeing some more of your speeches, hearing some more about where your book is going, and let's see you grow.
Thank you.